What's up guys and welcome back to the channel. This is Ixen and today we're gonna take a look at the pesky skill nodes in the Doom 3.4. A bit tricky for some of us has a little less struggle with it. I personally don't have that much of a struggle with it. Sometimes it can be some RNG involved, especially in the second node, but in the first node I think that it's a one shot 9 out of 10 times. And the problem with the skill nodes, or the first skill node overall, is that many people are forgetting to take Thor down, or at least not trying hard enough, because he will wreck you. Then with Punisher, they have so much AoE on this node, and what can go really wrong is that you leave Thor and Punisher up, and they are gonna punish you, and they are gonna punish you hard. So what we want to do when we start the node is to have this setup, and not in this order, of course not. We will have Shang-Chi as far as possible away, because he needs to survive. Otherwise, we will have a rough time. And Maria Hill don't need to survive, actually, but we are trying to keep everybody alive and fresh for the second node, and also take into consideration about the cooldowns. So, before we start the node, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, check the link in the video below for my Twitch. I'm streaming every Friday, 7:30 GMT, +1 PM. So, let's jump straight into the node. I have a bit of a higher team, but also I enjoy raiding, so I've built them pretty high. And I also enjoy the Secret Avengers overall as a team, so I was very early on building them high, and I haven't regretted yet. Sharon Carter was for a long time one of my favorite characters to play with in MSF. That had changed now to Red Hulk. I think he's awesome. So what we want to do at the beginning here is to special here with Kestrel into the cluster here, so you can hit a lot of the enemies, of course, and then you will ult with Shang-Chi. You basically kill as much as possible, as soon as possible. Thor is dead. This is good. So now we're gonna take the ult. I prefer to do that. You don't have to do that, but I do prefer that. And Heimdall is also dead. A big problem also that Red Guardian is hitting really hard in this node. I mean, like really hard. It's not even funny. Okay, I'm gonna summon here just to get some extra pings for the defense downs. We don't use the summon on the second one anyway. But here comes the tricky part also. Honestly, you can forget about the Loki here. Unfortunately, I wasn't. I didn't get the what's her face, Sif down at the first place on the first node, or at the first try, but in the first wave. But it went well anyway. So here is just control the field. Doesn't matter if Black Widow is doing her shenanigans here. The Hellas will die. Doesn't matter if Loki hits. We are not gonna die. As long as the Hellas isn't proccing, you are basically fine. And they will have a disruption also. And now you will just go with the pings. And as you can see, we are basically fresh. And Black Widow can hit hard, so be careful on that. She can hit really hard. So I think that we can go in. It doesn't really matter what we do here. I think that we are well enough. If she hits Falcon here, we can be in some trouble. But I don't think that she will. She will probably stun. She did. She tried to stun him, which is perfect. He will be back at full health once again, and we can just use these turns to heal up a bit. So it's just good. If Loki summons, it's okay, but he can't really, because Kestrel is there. And as you can see, we are really good on health for the next node. As you can see, it can be tricky, I know that. It's a lot of stuff going on, but if you're controlling the Hela on the second one, the Loki isn't that bad to deal with. Black Widow can make some devastating damage. I've been one-shotted by her stun once before, or twice, or maybe 3-4 times, no. But a few times I've been one-shotted by her on her stun, which I don't really understand how that is happening, but it happens. There are several ways to play this node. As you can see, I didn't brought down Sif at the first one, at the first wave, so I needed to ult with Kestrel. Maybe this wasn't perfectly playable either. You might, your experience might differ. You maybe play it even clearer. And if so, please leave a comment in the chat below, because it will help other people. And also myself, of course, because we are never fully learned. So if you like this video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the video, check the links in the video below. And until next time, stay safe, stay sane, and don't burn out. Cheers.